Yo, what's up, all you beautiful people? Now, this time out of the van here, the van life is coming, the van life is there. So, yeah, what to talk about today? I'm a candle of light, bringing light to humanity, the consciousness, opening up the vision. So, as you can see, the candle has something to do with your crown chakra, with your hair, that you coil up hopefully into a rishi knot on top of your hair. It symbolizes, because everything is symbolism, and you have to get the language, the original language of symbolism inside of your mind and head to understand what it is, how symbolism works, what magic is, how to attract magic, what you are as a cymatic sound-shaped being, and double S, which is Kundalini going up and down the spine, and you start to see shapes, sound forms, puzzle pieces in front of you as a reflection of a bigger master plan, of a bigger mastermind, which is then directing your direction where you go in life. And if you can manipulate that into the degree where you want to be, that's what the magician does, that's what the shaman does. Now, but that's like often an esoteric talk. This talk here is more also about a bit of moongazing. Somebody was asking me about moongazing, what do I think about that. Also about a supplement which is called OPC. First and foremost, and be straight here, I don't get any product recommendations or anything. Like, I don't make money with anything here I'm doing. I'm just speaking from the heart. I'm speaking from my own experience. It's a natural supplement, so I just can definitely recommend it. Here, and staying true to yourself, ingesting death, ingesting raw food, ingesting life, and staying in the flow balance. So let's roll here. First and foremost, OPC. This shit here. What is that, huh? Can you see that? Fucking latent. It's OPC. Well, OPC is Grape Seed Extract. What is that for? Why should you take some supplement which is not coming? Well, it's coming out of nature, but it was made in the lab. It's about the flow state, people. It's about staying in a continuous flow. As within, so without. That means if your body's flowing, if your body is able to be in a constant flow of blood system, of your nervous system, of the lymphatic system, everything, you start to see that everything is also flowing outside of you because you mirror it in front of you. That's how symbolism then works. You just start to understand all these reflections that are you, because you just see this reflection of mind, which is you, in front of you, as people, as objects, as sound shapes or things, acoustic messages, and they start to drop into your life all the time, but you just start to open up your awareness to that. All right. But how to decode symbolism, what symbolism is, and how it basically works, it's for another video. But here it is about the flow concept. Now, if you are not flowing internally, you can't flow externally. So you can't even move. You have pain all over your body because you're blocked. That gets me into Saturn, and also into salt matrix and the moon, which is connected to all the salts and connected to the moon, to the moony system, to money. Now, if you unblock yourself, because then you start to flow, you can see the bigger picture. This is why, like, most people are way too salty. They are too salty. They are blocked. They look at their legs. If their legs are full, if their legs are thick, it doesn't mean that they have muscles in there. Most people are dense in the lower part of their body because all the salts are compressed down, and people should just invert themselves in order to flow better. That would be a very simple trick. Or of course, I mean, drink Shivambu, drink urine. But another thing which is very, very, very powerful, let me tell you, I've been doing that for years. I know what I'm speaking about here. And it's a natural product. It's OPC, Grape Seed Extract. It's coming straight out of nature. It's not about a specific company, it's about the compound, which is, like I told you, Grape Seed Extract. It's opening up all the vessels inside of you. So you start to flow internally, everything outside of you starts to flow as within, so without. Now, moongazing. Moongazing is, I've been doing that for on and off periods. I think it might has an effect, or it has an effect, but the moon is an alternate system. You have all energies inside of you because you are the creator. You are the God potential, which is creating his or her life. I get goosebumps when I say that, so that's truth speaking here. So you have male and female aspects. You have your shadow side. You have your light side. You have to understand that you are able to work with that. But the sun is what gives light. So it gives. The light gives. It gives all colors. It gives energy. It gives warmth. It gives the potential to birth. The moon is connected to the salt. The moon is pulling the waters because of the salts. The moon is, what is the werewolf? Look at mystical cults or something. What is happening in full moons? The werewolves approaches, the vampires come out, right? People in full moon, people cannot sleep. There's high energy. Can be a good thing, can be a bad thing. You decide. You split yourself. It's your decision. You decide. You choose a side. Choose the dark side, choose the light side. I don't care. It's your life. But for me, I would choose the sun. Why? I told you. The sun gives light. The sun gives life. The moon pulls. The moon pulls all the souls inside of you. If you have, and that's what I was saying before, if your body is flowing internally, you have no salts inside of you because you don't ingest salts. You eat very clean. You eat mainly fruits and vegetables, raw food, which is sun food. Ra is the sun god. R-A, and then the W, which is connected to water, and Aquarius the water bearer, which is like a wave. There's no problem. Why? Because it's about your blood. That's the alchemist's approach. This is why Shivambu and urine therapy is so important, because it's about your blood. Blood over intent. The blood over intent. That means you can have the best intent in your life, but if your blood is shitty, if your blood is salty, if your blood is full with blocks, literally with quarters, then you can't flow. And the moon pulls you. The moon, you're very moody. You're moody all the time because your blood is very salty. Take a sip of your piss. Taste it. If it's salty, think about what I'm saying here. If it's very clean, it's tasting like coconut water. Your blood is your sweat, is your tears, is your spit, is your sperm, is your eggs, is your urine. It's all the same. It's all just internal liquids, internal fluids. Now, this is my approach to moon gazing. I'm sun gazing very, very often, on and off. I'm putting urine on my skin, going out in the sun. People tell me, oh, you look very, very tanned, and yeah, I know. I know why. Because even if we do not have much sun, but if I put urine on my skin and I go out in the sun, I just absorb the light. I suck it in. This is how it works, right? It's about electromagnetism. And yeah, so that's about OPC. Like I told you, OPC here, moongazing, and then the flow concept. And what I was also talking about, sound shapes. You're as a cymatic being. Be aware what you send out. Be aware what you asking for. Asking, you should ask for things, but be aware that you then attract them into your life. And yeah, the van life is coming here. Beautiful things will happen. So, and then also switching between raw foods and other foods. So this is also connected to OPC. Now, for example, yesterday, very good friend of mine, we spent such a great time together. We were laughing a lot, having deep conversations, and we were ingesting mainly shit because we were ordering like the salty pizza. And then people maybe ask like, oh yeah, but now you say all about this light nutrition, moongazing, sun gazing, blah blah blah, but then you eat like this salty shit. Doesn't make sense. Think about it this way. Now, it's part of my deity because I know how language works. I know what it is. Diet is deity. It's my God decision that I'm choosing what I ingest. And this also means to include your shadow sides into your life. Now, I know that I can speed up time because I emit that, and I can get rid of this very quickly because I'm a shaman alchemist. That means I continuously, in rude language, use good language, speaking from the heart, I continuously use Orion's belt because I'm an alchemist. Now that just means I just continuously drink my golden elixir light, which is urine. And I don't care if people are like, yeah, but you have to make sure that you're staying clean and then you can only drink your urine. That's not true. That's simply not true. Even if you're full with the heaviest metal salts, blah blah blah, urine will always clean your body. Always. There's not an expectation for that. Urine is the highest thing. There's nothing which is above that because it's you. It's you. You produce that reality. You produce your imagination. You produce your golden light. And you're a free energy system. You're like a continually mobile. You've basically, if you know how your body works, you're immortal. Period. You're immortal. But then you choose and you split yourself up. So that means you choose the light side, you choose the dark side. Then you start to move, and then you get out of samadhi. You get out of the deepest meditation, which is just existing, doing nothing, breathing. Not even that. Maybe just existing, just being somewhere. But then you have to split up yourself because you choose what to do. And this costs energy, this costs imagination, this costs work. And then the process of death is included in life. But don't be afraid of death because death is part of life. Basically, you're dying when you do this, and you're living when you do that. And you're doing that how many times a day? Even if you're like sleeping, you're maybe just dying, but then you wake up in another reality. And but not to get too esoteric with that. So stay true to yourself, y'all. For me, that means that I just got empowered to the point where I'm like, I'm speaking here like an messias or something. I know everything better. No, I'm just giving you my experience. My experience and my empowerment to this point here is, I don't care if people are, what people are saying about urine therapy. Being an alchemist, people just probably never heard about, or they don't even know what alchemy means. For me, that means building the philosopher's stone, the lapis philosophorum, via continuously drinking my urine. I don't care what anybody says or does or whatever. Like, I do it. I do it for what? For myself. For nobody else. Because I pull, not the moon, I pull the energy and the imagination and the things that I would like to attract into my life into myself. And then I spit them out. What I'm doing here is, I also do these videos for me because I like to do them. But at the same time, I think this information is so valuable that I give it to you for free. And it comes back in just another aspect of my life that's alright for me. So yeah, like I told you in the beginning, I am a candle bringing light to humanity. And this information is valuable. I know it in my heart. I know it in my soul. So you know, sis, alright? Brother, sisters. In these humble words, stay true to yourself, y'all. Loop your urine and take a look into OPC. Peace, y'all.